need to link up right now. I can't lie, I miss you much. Watching every day that goes by. I miss you much. Till I get you back, I'm gonna try. I miss you much. You are the apple of my eye. I miss you much. I miss you. I can't lie, I miss you much. Watching every day that goes by. I miss you much. Till I get you back, I'm gonna try. I miss you much. You are the apple of my eye. I miss you much. I wanna make up right now, nah, nah. I wanna make up right now, nah, nah. Wish we never broke up right now, nah, nah. We need to link up right now, nah, nah. I wanna make up right now, nah, nah. I wanna make up right now, nah, nah. Wish we never broke up right now, nah, nah. We need to link up right now, nah, nah.
Flapperdack, flapper, 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 flappy, 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 LXGB, flappy, flappy, flappy dack, flap, flap. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the land of the hippie hoppy. Now I have to deal with FS Cloud doing its thing again. Rip. Rip. G-Rock Pro, thank you for the follow early on. Appreciated. Right, so it is Friday flight night, and yeah, it's a shame I don't have scenery because in real life, there's a road. Oh, well, there is actually. That road there in real life that actually goes across the flipping runway. There is scenery for this place, but obviously it is expensive. It is so it's £35, or actually 25 euros, I should say. So, and I thought scenery looks magnificent, but I thought, what's the point of getting scenery if I'm not going to go to this place that very often? And again, this is the third time being here, so that third time against being at Gatwick hundreds of times, it's pointless. Right, I've got 44% off fuel, which is unrealistic. In the meantime, get FS Cloud working. Devix will be coming on soon. He's just got a problem with his light stick, but he's going to restart his system. Mr. Shy, hello, he's joining. To be honest, this is a very short handful full of people. As we know, Friday flight night is always going to keep on going. Even if it's just the one person doing the Friday flight night, its show will always ongoing. It will never stop. Even if no one turns up, it will never stop. But what I'm going to do now is unpause the simulator, and then I need to do is go to return to get the checklist in preparation, and we need to load up the fuel. Right, so the fuel spreadsheet is in, and then we can deal with the aircraft doors in a second. Right, so now we need to do is get the external power on. Once the power is on, we can go into the dialogue here. Whoops. There you go, now it's come up. Fuel. Right, load the fuel in. Once the fuel's in, we can request refilling. Right, so I need to go into the weather guy log and type in the weather frequency, LXGB, get data, there she is. Right, so the fuel track is inbound. Oh, we're using the, we're using that track. Okay, so we get that coming. Not going to take off till 7:30 anyway, so obviously there's no rush. While the fuel truck is inbound, I need to put my parking brake on. Now I can switch these guys on. Put the map. Put that into TA above. Put the map, that is fine, that is fine. Might as well do the same for up here. The map bit. Put that onto army fade. Army fade. Right, now we turn these screens up. And then we can turn this dialogue all the way up. We estimated we're going to be at roughly 30,000 feet for this evening. And these guys up. Okay, that is done. I won't do the APU just yet until the fueling's completed. But since we are taking off this destination, the QNH chance is going to be 1012. Put that to flight plan. Right, so we will wait now for this to refuel. Right, can you guys hear the game sounds? Yay! Right, track is refilling as we speak. That's weird. That isn't open. That usually opens, doesn't it? La la la. La 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 la. Ah. 50%, really. That's all the fuel I'm gonna get. That's a bit harsh. Fair enough, I suppose. That's going to be enough, that's going to be enough. Right, now we can request the 2 doors to be opening. Right, well that is coming along. Now we can request catering service and just make it default. Now we can do now is put the nav switch on.
Cockpit preparation
Put
checklist.
that to your toe.
Engine master,
Both off.
weather
That is
radar,
fader,
power
radar,
supply,
power, blah, blah,
wind
blah,
shear,
wind shear, that's fine. Right.
As required.
landing gear lever,
Checked.
batteries,
Set on.
electrical power,
External power is on.
APU fire test,
Checked.
Right, APU needs to come on.
Checked.
Flaps.
Checked position.
Right,
Speed brake lever.
that is good. Right, the
Set.
APU is coming
Parking
along
brake.
as we speak. Parking brake needs to be set. This can be
Set
activated.
Accu-brake pressure.
Set.
Right, that's been activated.
Oxygen crew supply.
Set on.
Cockpit voice recorder.
Set on.
Ground proximity warning system.
On.
Flight control system.
On.
Right,
Adheres.
manual braking,
Checked.
gears.
Navigation lights.
Set on.
Cabin signs.
Cabin signs. Right, so we're loading that up at the moment.
Emergency lights.
Checked and armed.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Probe window heat.
Auto.
Air condition.
Set.
Checked.
Right, we're going up to
Electric
30,000
panel.
feet.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
On.
On.
Hydraulics.
Is checked.
Engine fire test. Number 1.
Checked.
Engine 2.
Checked.
Ventilation panel.
Is checked.
Anti-skid.
On.
Radio management panel.
Yay! Oh, Mr. Greenified. Mr. Greenified. Right, we got the APU on at the moment. Need to program the FMC. You got it working, Devex? Hello.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, I have now.
Yeah. Unplug it, the end, restart, the end, simple solved.
Yeah, I think PC must have done an update at some time because it was working the other day.
Yeah. You want to hear the good news or the bad news?
Give us the good news first.
Good news is we're going to this airport that you like.
Yep. Bad news?
50 won't be joining.
Oh, will he not?
No, he's got overtime, work stuff to do in real life.
All right.
So,
Yeah. No
so
worries.
yes, yeah, he can't join with us, which is a
Okay, I'm
shame.
just setting up anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Everest Cloud to work, but for some odd reason, which is weird, I've Everest Cloud open, but I can't see you guys in the sim.
No, I've managed to start an FS Cloud up now.
I say, I thought Mr. Shy was around the corner.
You in an EasyJet?
Nope,
Right, I've got an EasyJet, so...
I'm not even on Everest Cloud yet.
Oh, you're not? That's probably Mr. Shy then.
But I'm going to load it up now. Fingers crossed.
He's a 737, I'm in an A319.
I'm in the A320.
Alright, yeah, that's Mr. Shy there, yep.
Right, you should see me now. It's popped up.
It'll take a few minutes, won't it? Oh, yep, you're on FS Cloud now.
Yeah, and I don't see you.
I will be there. Just give it a few minutes.
Yeah, I had this problem last week. It just doesn't show up.
Yeah, because I'm on gate 5.
Unless the model matching is just not working.
You should... Oh, yep, you've just turned up your... I've got you in a Jetstar. Yes, a Airbus in a Jetstar livery.
Yeah, Jetstar. Yeah, I'm in Jet2 actually.
Alright, well, I might not have Jet2, but at least it put me near St. Jet2, Jetstar. That's good.
But I don't see you in my sim. I don't get it.
He should be right next to you, and I am 2 doors... Oh, right, yes. I'm just looking at your stream.
maybe I have to, probably because of model matching. Let me see if I can change something in the advanced settings.
Right, let me just load me flight plan. Where are we? Gibraltar. However you say it. Fuerteventura.
Yep. Mr. Shy will be under Mr. What's Mr. Shy's name?
I've got him under.
Oh, Master Shy, there we go. Well, I saved it. I might have to restart FS Cloud again.
Yeah, you might have to, because I can see you, Mr. Shy, and myself.
Yeah, I have to restart it.
Yep, you just disappeared, so you're restarting, right.
Oh, that was quick. Yeah, I saved it in a config folder. Right, now it should come up again. Give it a few seconds. Oh, there we go. Now I can see you guys.
Right, and I've got freeware scenery for Gibraltar this time.
Nice.
I've got it from Rickaroo, so I've actually got parking and God knows whatever now.
Yeah, I can see you guys. Yeah.
So I should, yes, as you can see, I don't look like I'm parked on grass or anything.
Yeah, I got. I was going to get scenery for this airport, but it was £25.
No, I got mine. Where did I get mine from? I think it's Rickaroo or something. That Rickaroo website.
Yeah.
It's in my. I put it in my. What do you call it? Google Drive. If you want to get off there, it's down under the initial GX.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it
GXL
later.
bill. Yeah,
I was
whatever it is,
I was going to purchase a scenery for this place, but I thought, you know what? How many times do we come to this place?
Yeah, that's why I went for the freeware one.
Yeah.
The only slightly difference is obviously where you've got the building in front of you. I've got it. But I've got. Well, hang on. If I start my stream, we'll be able to see it.
Yeah, it would help. Yeah,
I
because
was trying
we
to
all
explain it.
we all got scenery for the airport that we're going to, but since I'm using P3D, it's not supported for it.
Ah, right. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
I mean, it's only supported for V4, and not for V5. So I'm like, whip.
All right. Yeah.
So
Right. Let me just get my stream. Ow.
but this is estimated to be 2 hours and 15 minutes. Light, boys. What I might have to do is I'll do this actually.
Right, just starting my stream up, so give it a few minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. I started early because you know I have to program the flipping the information in.
Yeah.
And since I'm using GSX, it's taken me a long time just to feel out.
I was thinking about doing the Aerosoft A318, 319, but by the time I was going to thought, no, I'll just do the freeware one I've got, so obviously don't
Well,
put on the FMC, but it's just good.
you know, to be honest, since I'm used to flying it a lot, I can do it in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. But
Yeah.
when I was a new fella and I was new to it, it took me an hour.
Really.
Yeah.
Right, let's just try and throw my stream over so it's on.
In the meantime, I need to program my information in. Right, LXGB, that's where we're going to. Oh, that's where we are now. We're not going to it, because we're already here.
TCAS.
Yep, I'm going to go at 22,000.
Oxygen mask test.
I'm at 30,000. GG. E, C, F, E, let's put that in. It's already loaded in from SimBrief. Got to love SimBrief.
Right, my stream is going, so if I...
12, of course, the index is 12. 1,000 feet. What's your
Yeah, what do
flight
you normally-
number?
my flight is ET503.
Oh yeah. Doesn't say you're ready.
No. Do you know, I've actually done, there's a bit of software out, I don't know if you've heard of it, called Edit Voice Pack.
Yeah, I have heard of it.
And I'm using that, and I've actually done the "you already call" sign in there for it. I don't know if you've ever used it, but there's also a call sign which isn't one of mine. It's already in there. There's already a call sign in there called Empire. So I've done DevX. And what I was thinking of doing, you know, we like flying the F-18s from time to time.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing the F-18s up in a triple coloured one. You know, like the Red Arrows and the Blue Angels we fly.
Yeah.
And calling it Golden Knight for 50s. And then I've already made the call signs up. So we've got 50 as 50 Squadron Golden Leader, and then yourself as 50 Squadron Golden Knight or Golden 1, myself Golden 2, and there's 3 call signs for guests.
You made him a leader, come on.
Well, you've got to be in it. You've got to make 50 a leader, haven't we?
A leader, I mean, the leader should be the pilot expert. And that's, well... Oh, Mr. Shy, hello, my man. I sent the multi-link out.
Who's just turned up in a massive... Oh, someone parked over you.
Who is it?
Let me have a look, see if I can get him on... what's it for sale? Someone called Dennis.
Dennis the Menace?
Yeah, someone called Dennis.
No idea. Who is Dennis, Mr. Shy? Guys, if you're watching both of our streams, 50 is not allowable to join tonight. He's got real life stuff to do in real life, and he said that he's got so much going on at the moment, he doesn't have time to stream tonight. So that's the situation. So we've got a man pilot down. Yeah, we've got a pilot down. To be honest, Dennis hasn't showed up because that's good. Dennis hasn't showed up for me.
He hasn't?
Nah. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Even though we have a man down, Friday Flight Night is always still ongoing. Whatever the situation is, Friday will still always go. If there's no one turns up, it will still go ahead. Even Devix is not here, it will still go ahead. Even I'm not here, it still go ahead. If 50's not here, we still go ahead. Whatever the situation is, Friday Flight Night will still always go ahead.
Right, I've got to find... let me see what I've got to open up my key pines in document at the moment, but I've got to remember what me batteries and...
Doing cold start.
Yeah, I'm already on CoStar, but because I've got the master battery and all that programmed to me flight stick.
Right, I better open up the door so GSX can work.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, flip. My passengers can't walk on board because I didn't open the doors.
Oh, that might help, yeah, if you open the doors.
Have you heard of RAAS?
Yes.
Well, that's another sound pack folder to look at.
Alright.
We got the single packs for single airplanes like the A320 from Aerosoft, or you can get the whole package that does all the planes. And I actually got a demo installed when I purchased this aircraft, and it's quite good.
Alright.
And basically what it does is if you're taxiing down a runway, it will tell you taxi blah 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 1 mile ahead of you. Or if you're about to get on the runway, it will actually say runway 26 left, 16 feet in front of you or ahead of you or approaching.
Alright, cool.
So it actually tells you, even if you're about to take off or land, it actually tells you. It even got its own built-in checklist, so you hear two lots of pilots talking to each other in whatever planes you are flying in.
Oh, brilliant. I might have a look at that sometime.
It's quite good. All the sounds and everything's quite good. It works on most of the planes. What I like about it is it tells you, when you come into landing, it will tell you about how high you are, how far you are to the approach. It will tell you if you touch down or all sorts of stuff.
Oh, excellent.
And it's paid well, unfortunately.
Yeah. I may go for it sometime, so...
Yeah, I haven't got it because it's not supported yet. Okay, so which runway we taking off, or you taking off?
I'm just going to be requesting at the moment, see what they give me.
I'm taking runway 9. Right, the passengers are boarding as we speak. I need to put that on. Engine, get the flaps set to 2, that to activate the start menu, that needs to go to nav, set that to 20%. Right, the lights are fine until the passengers are boarded. Check my webcam, that is fine, so I can lock the doors. I don't need to worry about the train because, well, yeah, Mr. Shire said he's using runway 9.
Yeah, I'm also using runway 9.
Yeah, we all are. I just got to wait for my passengers to get on board before I can sheep shag them. There it is. I've got passengers walking out the invisible bus.
Oh, lovely.
That is weird. I've got passengers walking off the bus, and yet the bus is next to your plane on the other side.
Oh, is it?
What?
Would you like me to send them back to you? Oh, wait, you lot, wrong plane, you want the other one?
Oh, the bus is next to you from your right, but the passengers are getting off on my side.
Oh,
I don't
right,
get
with
that.
ya. Right, let's climb 1800 feet per minute.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, always doing an air bar.
When I take off, I'll go around 25. If not more.
Yeah, I just do, obviously 'cause I've got used to mine now from the Aerosoft one.
Yeah.
And because obviously using co-pilot and checklist, and every time I put in the planner and all, it's always given me 2 on flaps and 0.8 trim setting.
You know, you can actually you can actually
That's what I do.
you can actually set your own V1, V2, and V3s up yourself
Yeah, yeah.
by putting in one. It's usually the default's 140, then 145, then 150.
Yeah.
It depends what airport you are. It can be 148 or 158.
Yeah.
But when you put on the autopilot on and start climbing, it climbs like around 3,500.
Alright, so who else we got in on here tonight? Because
Who's watching us? Yeah, I don't see Dennis.
no, you got you, the Dennis, Mr. Shy, Gaming, Maxi, or Maxi Whitey, and myself.
We're not here.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder where they're going. Hopefully not to our destination. Does your scenery
Yeah, so you go on.
does your scenery have a highway going through the runway?
No, my scenery has the. Well, let me get the highway through the runway.
It's supposed to be to where the big bus is. Where Dennis is. It's beyond where the ATC tower is.
No, not one through. I've got a
Oh, it isn't. Whip.
No, I can't see any runway highways.
Whip. Man, they haven't done it realistically. Because you know what this airport looks like in real life, don't you?
No, I've never been here.
Oh.
Is there a road that runs through it?
Let me just show you an image. Or just LXGB airport. That's why I went with. That's why I was hoping to go with Aerosoft. There you go. This is the runway in real life. I posted it in Discord Flight Room.
Right. Okay, let me bring up.
This is the real life. Yeah, I know. That's the real. That's what it looks like. It's ridiculous.
Oh, right, let me have a... Oh, right, I've got a... Oh, right, where the buses are, you've got a very feeble line of what looks like a road running through that way. Yes, it is, yes.
That's what makes this interesting. If there's a plane needs to land, what they do is they close the road off. They get the road sweeper to clean it off, and then a plane comes and land.
Oh, I bet that's interesting.
What's that called again? LXGB. I'm going to post that in Discord anyway as well. That's the scenery.
For which one?
The paid scenery for this place.
Oh, right, yeah.
But the price puts me off, to be honest. But it's quite good on the images.
Right, let me have a look. I don't think...
You look at the images.
Yeah.
Looks quite good. Where's that bus going? Oh, passengers are boarded, that's good. Well, I can close that door. The lights on. That's fine. The auto. That's the A
Captain,
above.
the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Okay.
Right, I shall commence on push back.
Copy that. Put control on. That's fine. What's GSX doing? Oh, flip. Mom, turn off. And my controller's not working. Oh, that's damn typical.
No, yours is gone as well now.
Right, I'm back. It's back on. Hopefully. La 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 la. La la la. Right, it's fine. Aircraft doors, that is all closed. Right, they're closed. Aircraft state. Fuel is loaded in. Oh boy, bet this is playing up what's going on here.
Let's come back and so. Alright, Mr. Shy is on pushback. Good evening, Mr. Shy.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Right,
Engine master.
Both off.
Weather radar. Power supply. Wind shear.
As required.
ECAM recall.
Checked.
Parking brake.
oh come on.
Set on.
Accu-brake pressure.
Set.
Cockpit voice recorder.
Checked.
Adheres.
Checked.
Cabin signs.
Both on.
Air condition.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
Set on.
Weather radar. Gain.
Right, I need the lights, that's way above.
Gain.
That's locked. Oh, for Christ's sake. Right, that can go down, that can go on a bit. What the flip? Gone off again.
What's going on for your controller?
No. Oh, it's alright. That needs to be reset. Oh, come on, stupid. Flip, flip. Don't say I have to redo it again. Oh, mama. I have to redo it again. Oh, for Christ's sake, this is going to be
Okay.
annoying as flip. Ah, the checklist thing is playing me up today. Right, do that. Do that.
Right, let's start taxiing down and I'll we can pull off to the
Cockpit
side of the runway
preparation
down there anyway,
checklist.
can't we?
Yeah.
Engine master.
Both off.
Weather radar. Power supply. Wind shear.
As required.
ECAM recall.
Checked.
Parking brake.
Set on.
Accu-brake pressure.
Set.
Cockpit voice recorder.
Checked.
Adheres.
Checked.
Logs, that is
Cabin
logged.
signs.
Both on.
Air condition.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
White plane is fine.
On.
White
Weather
plane should be
radar.
on.
Gain. Mode.
Checked.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
ATC. Mode.
Right.
System. Altitude reporting.
Fine.
Checked.
Send them down.
TCAS.
Needs to go off. There you go.
Yep, I'm just going across that highway now, or whatever it's supposed to be.
Copy
Checklist
that.
complete.
Right. Now I need to close the doors. The refueling should be right. We close the doors. Actually, I'll leave that door open until I'm fully refueled.
Alright, taking down the runway.
Captain,
Hopefully
the
Mr.
cabin
Shaw's
is
not feeling
secure.
like a
All passengers
kamikaze
are
pilot
aboard.
at the moment.
Right. Check the flaps to is correct. Right. V1 is 121 and V2 is 130 and the next one is 133 for the specific airport. Right, I'm just waiting for my fuel thing to be done. So the engine APU is fine, that's fine, switches are on, blah 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 blah. Classic. Right, now set this up to about 30,000 feet. Activate that. Brakes are on. Don't want my interior lights on, to be honest.
No, I don't think you need them at the moment.
Comes on automatically. Oops, wrong one. There you go. Not flip, click the wrong button. Oops, test. So I just put it on bright. Right. Right, everything's done. I'm just waiting for the fuel. That can switch on when I'm ready. Well, I'm at 30% of fuel, and I need to get 50%. That's been activated. That's been activated. That's been activated. Just doing my checklist. Just double everything, you know. Right. At least I can see you taking off first. Oh, I see you guys down there.
Yeah, I'm holding.
I'm waving in real life. Hello down there. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just chilling with a chance of meatballs. Mr. Shy, would you like me to wait? To be honest, it's up to you, but when I tell you I've got 50% of fuel, then you can take off. Shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. Oh my god.
No, it's going to take 15 minutes. Don't forget the social distancing.
Yeah, that's true. 36%. It's so slow filling up. What's going on here? It's going up. You can see it's going up slowly. I don't know why that doesn't work anymore, Dev. Where you select you load up your fuel sheet in, and then you click instant, and when you click instant, you get full amount of fuel just like that, where it goes from 13% to 50%. But it doesn't work. I have to use the old slow method where I click on it. Instant don't work. It's going up slowly.
I'll tell you what I've noticed with GSX as well.
Yeah.
You remember at one point you used to tell it how many passengers what you wanted to load?
Yeah.
It doesn't give that option anymore, and I've got mine. I've got mine set that it doesn't. I need to tell it, but it's never asked me.
In the Airsoft aircraft.
Yeah.
There is another software that you open up that deals with that. It's you go into your FSX root folder.
Yeah.
You look for because for me it's in my documents, but for FSX will be in your root folder. Once you're in there, you go to General, and it should find you find a folder, go into your root folder, search for Aerosoft, click on Aerosoft, and then you should find a flight or the fuel planner.
No, yeah, I've got that.
And once you
but you know when you go into if you've got GSX running, I've got the FMC linking up with GSX, because once I've done everything, it tells me follow GSX instructions.
yeah.
When I tell it to like load, it will either start loading and only put 2 or 3 passengers on.
Yeah, you do. I'm saying once you go into the fuel planner, there's an option to select how many customers or people you want to be board.
Yeah, which is what I always do. But when I do GSX, it always loads only about 3.
Yeah.
And then it says it's boarding fully completed.
Do you click OK, like in the fuel planner you click generate sheet or generate OK?
No, I don't. I just said enter. That's where I'm going, because I enter it manually. You have to see.
Yeah,
right,
once
generate.
Yeah, once you put in your departure and your arrival coding, select your passenger, like 150 passengers, and then your fuel, and then of course you have to select which aircraft you're flying in the drop down list. Once that's completed, then you have to click generate.
Right, that's where I'm going wrong.
You have to
then.
click it about 5 times to actually get it to work properly. And once you click it about 5 times, then it will. Then once you're in the simulator and you're programming your information login, and then you load up the spreadsheet, it will come up.
Oh, okay, excellent.
So that's why I have the fuel planner shortcut on the desktop, because I use it all the time.
Yeah, see, I've got mine pinned to my taskbar.
Right, the fuel is done, guys. Now I can close the door and taxi off. If it works this time. Come on, close. Right.
Before start checklist.
There you go. Right. Windows and doors are locked.
Windows and doors.
Closed
Right,
and
if
locked.
you guys want to take off, you might as well
APU.
take off.
APU on.
Because I can't
APU
taxi
leave.
because you guys are on the
On.
runway.
External power.
Disconnected and off.
Cabin signs.
Make sure that's on.
Both on.
Checklist is cheating, isn't it?
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Hey?
Barrel
Using the
reference.
checklist is cheating,
Checked.
No.
1011.
Well, then pilots are cheating every day in real life, and
901,
if that's the
check.
case.
Beacon
But you
lights.
think about it, it's called the
Set
co-pilot as
on.
well.
ATC.
Auto.
Checklist complete.
Right, request pushback.
Mr. Shy is going, so I shall line up and wait.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for start and taxi now. Please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Roger.
Can't use pushback option. What the flip? Who's that taking off?
Yes, Mr. Shy.
Yeah, my controller's gone off. Nice takeoff, Mr. Shy, in the Jet2. Hell yeah. Off he goes.
Okay, I'm ready for takeoff.
I need to reset GSX because pushback's not working now. Right, prepare for pushback. Do you want to... Yes, please. There we go, now it's working.
Right, rolling.
Right, I'm going to watch you now.
No, don't watch me.
Don't crash. I hate the delay, come on. There he goes. I'm gonna push back right into you now.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, there goes Devex. In an EasyJet2. EasyJet.com. You didn't have to use all the runway.
I did.
Come on. I do it myself. I'll push back myself. Right. Engine
Starting
2.
engine 2.
Release the brakes.
Starting number 1.
Do it myself. VSX is not working, so I do it myself. GS6 just came up, hooked on, and it said pushback completed, and I'm like, I haven't even moved. What the flare? That's bonkers. Oh, that needs to be 0. What I do? Put the brake on again. See if we can engines to start up.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
Wait,
Engine 1 is stabilized. That's a good start on both engines. All systems are normal. Thanks for your help and all clear. We'll see you for the signal on the right, please.
Roger, 2 good starts, all clear signals, see you on the right.
Now we have to wait.
After start checklist.
APU's on, get rid of that.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
APU bleed.
Off.
Off.
Too slow.
APU master.
Only
Off.
before the checklist did it.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Up to
Rudder
dim.
trim.
It's fine.
Checked
Let it
0.
go.
Pitch trim.
Put that to your toe. Pitch trim, checking that now, that can go 20%. Radar weather's working.
Set.
Flaps.
Flaps checked. 2.
Flaps 1.
What the flip? I want flaps 2, you pathetic maniac.
Flight controls.
Oh, I didn't set flaps 2. There we go.
It
I
might
put-
help.
I put it on. I select 1 instead of 2.
Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Check. Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
ECAM door page.
Check.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
Right, now I'm taxiing at long last. I'm taxiing.
Cool.
Don't mind me, Deb. I'm gonna catch you.
Yep, okay.
So, take your time. Oh, I need more power to taxi with. Man, I'm 6 minutes late. With runway 9, I believe we have to go around.
Taxiing checklist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Backtrack on ourselves.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Brake check.
Pedal pressed. Checked 0. Checked.
Auto brakes.
Minus
Max.
31.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Oh no,
Checked.
it's -4, isn't
Flight
it?
instruments.
Checked.
What's that?
Checked.
Yeah. Guys,
Weather
-4
radar,
that Dev's
power
got to beat.
supply, Wind shear.
Yes.
Checked and set.
TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
But we will see.
We will see, ladies and gentlemen. How's apartment, Dev? Didn't know you own one apartment here that I'm passing.
Sorry, where's that?
See, I just passed one of your apartments.
Yeah, and I don't even know where that is. Oh, yeah, I know which one you're on about. Yeah, one of my many few.
Flight attendants, seats for takeoff. Before takeoff checklist.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
Brake fans.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
TCAS.
Isn't a way to turn around over here.
TARA, tilt above.
Exterior lights. Exterior lights.
Fully checked.
On.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed.
Checklist complete.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
We'll do a weirdest turnaround on the Earth. Now we full thrust.
Take off.
I'm taking off now,
Man,
boys
toga and SRS.
and
Check.
girls.
Thrust
God,
set.
I have to do your instant turnaround as a... Okay.
– 100 knots.
Checked.
120.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Navigation.
Check. Exterior lights.
Autopilot on.
Right, I'm up.
Climb thrust.
Climb thrust been activated. Looking at the speed.
Gear is up. Lights off.
Laps to 1. Put the radar on. And pick up speed soon.
Oh, about 1 hour 50 to go.
Damn,
Still
look at that.
climbing, still climbing at the moment, no.
Look at that scenery behind me. 1 hour 15. How long have you been up in the sky
No,
for?
1 hour 50, 50.
Oh, 1 hour 50.
And the after takeoff checklist.
Engine
speeding
mode
up now.
selector.
Checked normal.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
Flaps.
Checked retracted.
Landing
Right,
gear.
time to catch
Gear
you
up.
guys up.
Lights off.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Packs.
Both on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
TCAS.
Set.
Altimeter.
Standard.
Checklist complete.
Still got to do a U-turn yet. Which I'm doing at the moment.
Let me just check it, because you be calling out the easy call signs. Calling out the number. Check I've got the right setting in the aircraft.
Saying I've got 4 hours. That's because I'm only at 7,000 feet.
Oh yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Right.
They're just blaming ATC again.
No, it's just calling out the flight number. It's not calling out the you've got the easy jet or easy name itself.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Lights off.
Off. Cabin signs.
Both off.
Man, don't want it off yet. Having to have cabin signs off and I'm still climbing.
Oh yeah?
No, I've just gone over 10,000.
Oh right.
See, I'm climbing around 38. Around 3,800 average.
38.
Yeah, 3,800. That's my climbing rate. That's for the autopilot. Oh, it's gone down to 34 now.
Right. I'm just going to run off and grab a quick cup of tea or stick the kettle on. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Up with that. Pilot, his captain needs his coffee. Coffee break. Literally a coffee break. Oh, I'm proud to rep our team by TNT. Hell yeah, baby. Okay, so looking good for the way. I will descend. I'm actually quite running late, but that's fine. I'm heading up to 30,000 feet as we speak, and soon enough we can gain time. Gain time, timey-wimey. So how's everyone going in the chat? To be honest, 50 would like doing this flight. Especially where we going. Especially where we going. Especially. Going good, that's good. Only 3 of us. I was hoping there'd be more of us joining, but only 3 of us, to be honest. Without 50 around, it's kind of a bit, we would call it quiet. It's quiet. Very quiet. Ooh, yeah, well, I used 4% of fuel already. What the flip? Whip. I don't really want to do that experience again, guys. Hell no. It was such an experience, but I'm not going to do that again. Right, when
Right, back when we coffee and my biscuits.
Nice.
At least the aerosoft one knocks on your door, says, here's a coffee for you, Captain.
Well, it does do that. Let me see. I'm going to disengage your seatbelt sign. No smoking sign, and then just wait. When I get a decent mic, I make it. Oh, there it goes. Right. Coffee time! Oh, there's my girlfriend. What's
Who's
up?
that?
What's up? What's up? Mr. Shy, you like her? She's in for a cup of coffee, so unlock the door.
Hello there, Captain. Your coffee, Joy?
Okay. That is weird.
What's the matter?
You see a female on the screen. Once I unlock the door and my coffee comes on board, it was a male's voice.
Female on the screen? Where's she to then?
She's gone now, but it was a male's voice.
Alright. Hey, you can't make judgments these days.
I know, right? What do you think? Is this hot chocolate or black coffee?
Oh, right, I see you now, yeah. Coca-Cola. In a mug.
Yeah, but it's like it's been heated up too.
Yeah, it does get quite cold up at 30,000 feet.
Yeah, that's true. 45% of fuel. I was just saying the other day, hopefully I won't make that mistake again.
What's that?
On Saturday I did a flight. It was a 2.5 hour flight that took me 4 hours to complete.
How come?
Well, I set everything out like you usually do, and then when I took off, I did a nice took off, done my fuel calculations, and worked out I didn't have enough fuel.
Oh my lord.
I only had 30% of fuel, and the fuel I had wasn't enough. And so I was trying to work out if I could do is use the cheat and refuel as I'm up in the sky. But since I'm using this aircraft, it wouldn't allow me. It's the realism settings I've got set up.
Right.
So I had to do, and I had no choice, was to, yeah.
Right, so number one, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it meant to be me that forgets to fuel, not you?
I blame GSX. And
Yeah, see, that's my excuse. That's my excuse.
1,000.
so you know what I had to do?
Change plane.
No, that wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
No, that wouldn't work because that will probably give me 13% of fuel.
Alright, could you reload the fuel planner back in or not?
Nope, I couldn't do that either.
How'd you get around it then?
I had to land.
Oh god, right.
I was about 30 minutes into flight, and I thought, you know what, I have no choice to descend and land. So I descend about 10,000 feet, and I just fly my GPS route. I'm like, oh god, where's the closest airport?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I see a runway pop to lack. So I thought, there we go. So I descend from 25 down to 5,000 feet. I had to keep circling as I'm descending.
Yeah.
And then once I got down, I lost the airport again.
Oh, you're right.
But then I found it because I was using Project Fly, and so I did a good landing. So I landed, taxied to a gate. I had to do my fuel calculations, refuel the aircraft, and then took off and head to my destination. And so that took me an hour.
Right, you've definitely got enough fuel for tonight, yes?
Yes, I think.
Good.
Okay.
As long as we've all got enough fuel, I think 10% would get me there, wouldn't it?
Nope. But work this out. 1 hour and 26 minutes left to go. And I have 44% of fuel.
Yeah.
So is that enough?
I would like to think it is, yes.
Yeah. But to be honest, guys, that was an experience, and to be honest, I would like to see that on Friday flight night. But if you think about it, that will be class of a 2 flight.
Yes.
Because I did it, I should be done in 1 flight, but I done it in 2. It's like you just landed,
You know,
taken off again.
That'd actually be good one night to do, you know, when we do the, say, the Aerosoft FMC, to actually plan the route and then obviously put the alternative airport in the FMC.
Yeah.
And then decide at last moment where get diverted to the other airport.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one, I should imagine.
I think it would, but at the same time, when I had no fuel and had to do that landing, I was flying, and I didn't know where the closest airport was, and if I did find an airport, I wouldn't know the code. You just need to find the code out.
Yeah.
So like, for example, if we all flown the 737 for a 2-hour flight with about 10% of fuel, and we all had to land at another airport to refuel, we need that airport code and all the information, so then we know where to go.
Right, I don't know if you can do it in P3D with their ATC, but I know what we can do in FSX.
Yeah.
Is to fly by FMC, but contact ATC as if we were doing VFR flight.
Yeah, we can do that too. Yeah.
That way we can request flight following, and then we can bring up in the ATC window nearest airports, can't we?
Yeah, that does work too. Yeah. You just won't know what the ILS is.
No. But if I've got FS moving moving map running at the same time,
Yeah, it will show up. Yeah.
I've got a search bar. I can just put in for the airport and you get all the ILS's information that way.
Yeah, because
the Aerosoft doesn't use the default GPS timer, does it?
It can if you follow in manual, but no, not default.
Yeah.
Because with the Aerosoft is you have to have the system programmed in to actually fly. You can't actually. You have to have it programmed in to actually work and fly. And
Can you not? Because I've never actually tried that with the Airbus, with the Aerosoft one.
you
I
can.
don't know whether you can. Obviously, you can just put a load up with fuel and.
You can to a point to do a test flight, but to do a proper flight, I usually program it in.
Oh yeah.
But if you want to take full control, what you have to do is off-check the speed, the heading, the altitude, and set it up manually.
Yeah.
So if you want to do 250 knot speed, just change it to 50. Heading, just change what heading you want, and the same with the altitude.
I've only just figured out how you change if you're taking the FMC and then decide, you know what, I want to go higher with FMC. I've only just figured out how to actually change the flight level in that. I didn't realise you could once you entered it. Yeah, I didn't realise at the time. Once you've entered it all into the initial screen, that you can go back and change the flight level and all that at any time you want.
You can.
Yeah.
You don't even have to change it. If you want to change different altitude, you just change it manually.
Alright, and it won't affect it?
It won't affect it. Because what it does, when it comes to your top of descent, and in time you descend, it will say on your system is set correct altitude, or altitude is incorrect. And what you do then is just click in the altitude switch on your top panel, and then it will go to the proper altitude hold. So you don't even So you don't even have to change it into the system. You just do it manually. So I did that once, and I thought, doesn't affect it.
Excellent. Worth bearing in mind.
Have you?
I normally say when we're doing these, when I'm doing the manual flights, I just generally use the A318, 319s I got from the Coup site.
Yeah. Have you ever
Because
tried to
obviously
do
it doesn't
a
have
go
NFC.
around in the airsoft?
I have, and I've done one.
Nice.
I've actually done one. It's only because it brought me in. I had my real weather going on, and obviously I was trying to get called up the airport in the real weather program. And of course, what I did in here was the thing about I wasn't watching my screen, so I didn't hear the things about a descent checklist starts in whenever. so I missed it. And I thought, oh, hang on, I should be down at 5,000 by now.
Yeah.
And I'm still at 15,000, so I realised, well, I'm not getting down to the runway because I'm sort of like only about 2 miles out.
Oh boy.
I thought, no, I'm going to have to do, so I literally just put full power and did because obviously as soon as you go back full power, it automatically puts you back in take-off go-around mode, doesn't it?
It does, and what it does is you see a blue line on your screen, and it will do the go-around procedures.
Yeah.
Because then once you're up in the sky, you usually take more control. Then you adjust the speed, you adjust your heading yourself. And once you completely go around and then line up again, and then you click on it, the plane will adjust to the last waypoint, and then it will just follow the line again.
I've also found you can actually, it's quite easy, just if you do miss that, as you do the go-around, then just put the, go into your, wherever you are, and put where your position are, and just click in and go waypoint and click in, and add the waypoint, the last waypoint you had.
Yeah, and then you just, it's direct. You go into the direct switch, and you select the waypoint, and then you go boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Boom. There was, I'd done, what do you call it, go-arounds many times. It's quite easy. Yeah, there was there was another option too. I've seen pilots did, and I did it too.
Yeah, what's that?
If you too high, and the airport's too close, and you need to descend, rather than just descending as fast as possible, and heading to the destination, you could set your heading to go complete in circles. Just make your aircraft descending and going around in the circle at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
So that way you don't have to pass the runway, you just go in a circle, and once you're at altitude you get back on track again.
Yeah, I suppose that's more risky because that's like putting you in a holding pattern, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm 10,000 feet higher. Oh, not a problem, I'll just go and get dizzy.
Yeah.
And go around in circles.
But if that's the thing, I don't think you can get dizzy. I mean, because the amount of room it takes you to do that circular movement, anyway.
It depends how many times you go round. I mean,
yeah.
Because I'd done a flight once. Oh, my coffee disappeared. Is I set the FMC up, and then when I look into my flight plan route, towards the end of the arrival, the GPS line went in a complete circle. It went in a straight line, all suddenly, a big huge circle, and then land.
Yeah, okay.
And I realised why it did that. I was 5,000 feet higher.
Right.
And as I was descending, I was doing that circle. And I thought, hell yeah. And that was programmed into the system.
Yeah, because I've recently been trying to learn how to do the, obviously where you do the, landing lights on. Should be off. Unless I knock the button again. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, no, I've just noticed on one of my gauges said landing lights are still on, and I'm at, what, 22,000?
Whip.
Yep.
That's a fail.
I wanted to say, I've actually been recently trying to learn, as you program your normal airport, your normal route, and then program in, so you've already got the alternative airport, should you have to do it from a go-round point.
Yeah, yeah. Try to put that in while you're flying.
Yeah, yeah.
You basically can adjust it from up in the sky anyway. Like you can even remove a waypoint if you wanted to while you're up in the sky.
Yes, I figured that one out because I kept wondering, where the hell am I going? And I thought, no, I don't want that waypoint. I've been there. And I got so fed up with it. I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to delete it. See if I can delete it. That's when oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, because what it does,
Then it would be right.
yeah, it automatically adjusts and heads to the next waypoint.
Yeah.
You got FS Labs version of the A320. You've probably you've probably known about that too, don't you?
I haven't got. I mean, I don't know because the only Airbus that I've got paid with is the 318, 319s on Aerosoft.
Yeah.
All the other ones, the 318, 319 with all the multi-liveries, and the 320 family pack has all come from Ricoh.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether where theirs has come from.
Yeah, well, the FS Labs is what do you call it? It does the A320, A321 and whatnot, but it's designed by different devs and all that jazz, so it's the same it's the same flipping aircraft, but the only difference is it doesn't come with a checklist.
Oh right, no, I think if I'm going to get the A3 2021, I'm going to go for Aerosoft again.
Yeah.
I quite like the Aerosoft ones. I know where I stand with them, or where I sit.
It's like, help! Checklist on.
Where do I stand? On the wing. Go wing walking.
The FS Lab's more advanced. It's like literally you have to do everything manual.
Yeah.
Like switches and
Because I
everything.
like the Aerosoft one because I like certain planes where I mean I like you do as well. You know when you come into land, you go for the wing view.
Yeah.
It's so easy in the Aerosoft one to select the wing view in it rather than cycle through.
Unless you've got chase plane.
All right.
Chase plane is a Kenworth software
Yeah.
that you've probably heard of. We've heard of chase plane, so we all have.
Yes. Yes.
Just that I never got it yet because it's just, you know, money again.
Yeah.
But to be honest, every time I come into land, I'm always inside the cockpit because I find it easy.
Yeah.
How can you land from looking outside the tail?
Can you really?
Right, ETA guys.
Right, my ETA is 1 hour 21.
Say what? 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah, well, I'm only doing 280 knots at the moment.
I'm doing 260.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, were you at 27 or 30?
30,000.
Yeah, see, I'm only at 22.
Yeah, I'm going to slow down just to 260 a bit. And Mr. Shy is saying 55 minutes.
Yeah, right, I'm going to take mine up to 300.
Yeah, it's a big difference because I'm at 30,000.
Yeah. You got less air to push through. Right, so let's make mine interesting. I'm going to put my real weather effects on. I normally do it on a Friday night, so it'd probably shout out to me wrong altitude and all that, but never mind. That'll be
Well, you're going to have a message saying click B to reset.
yeah.
I've got to around roughly 559 nautical miles away.
No, it must be quite nice round here because it's not really changed the weather. It's giving me a bit of haziness, but it's not thrown me too much off altitude or anything like that. So
Yeah. Do you, when you run the program, do you have to go into your settings and select the weather thing itself?
no, as soon as I go into, because I'm using FS Real WX Lite, basically as soon as I start that up, it automatically changes the weather to the user weather.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. So I've not got to do no
With-
input on the FSX side.
With Active Sky and Wet Skyfalls, you have to go into the weather and change it for it to work.
And to be honest with you, I mean this one I've got for a free program is quite good, to be honest with you. Maybe the clouds and what not as quite as good as Active Sky or whoever, but it does what I want it to do.
The clouds are generated by Rex.
Right.
That's the texture. Active Sky is just a weather generator. It doesn't deal with textures. I mean, there's so many programs out there, you get lost.
Yeah, what is it I bought? Yeah, I've got a program the other day I've set up. Oh, real airport environments or something.
Is Dev standing up?
I was, yes. So I've got a sharp pain running through my shoulder at the moment, so
Oh, okay.
sitting down I'm leaning to one side all the time.
I forgot you're on a high chair.
Yeah.
Because your PC's on a bar.
It is indeed.
So he's serving alcohol to the customers as he's streaming and gaming. I like it.
No, I'm serving alcohol to myself, not the passengers. They won't then, they'll have to wait for the stewardess to come through, wouldn't they?
Nice scenery. It's full of ocean.
I think that's probably what the pain is in my shoulder. I keep stretching my arm behind me to get to the bottles.
There it is. Well, I've got 38 stairs to go down just to see to see my stash. Oh wait, I got. No, I don't have Tim Tams. Oh boy, city with 2 hours now. So what do we do while we're doing a 1 hour flight? Sit here and do nothing.
At least the passenger getting an in-flight movie.
Yeah. At least I've got a tablet to play on. That's the reason why 50 doesn't do this aircraft.
To be honest with you, if I'd known Sky was going to be this boring, I would have kept with Virgin Media.
How do you find sitting in the plane or
I don't
doing a
mind it.
flight for about 2 hours and you don't have to catch anything? Because it does it for you.
To be honest with you, I think because I do something similar in real life, I'm used to it. No, because I mean, if I'm on a long run from Plymouth to London, I can quite often be sitting there for half an hour just running on full line speed, not having to worry about touching brakes or whatever.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in front of me. So I'm quite used to sitting there and just waiting to do something.
Oh, I didn't realise 50 was doing that.
What's that?
We won. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's taking our viewers. Nothing to see here. He's doing a rerun, I didn't realise. What's he doing?
Oh,
he's
no, that's brilliant. Let him do the rerun, because that's where I got the -4, that's fine.
But what if you're going to get -3 today, Dev?
At least it'll be in Discord. I tell you, if I get a -3, I'm not copying and pasting my results into Discord. I'm screenshotting it.
I know, right? I just said yo. I wonder if they realise it's a rerun.
How many have you got in?
6. What do you mean he got in?
How many has he got in?
In?
In his room, in the channel.
Oh, just 6.
Alright.
Yeah, we've got evidence from last week, don't we?
Mind you, I don't know if you got it, but I could see what I was sitting in the room because I've actually got it shown as though he's live.
Yeah, same.
It's shown, well, not on in the channel thing, but on his channel next to his name it says live rather than rerun.
If you hover over his the screen, it says rerun on the right corner. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad at the fact that you can't tell if it's a rerun, other than it doesn't show you on the followed channel list.
Yeah, the only way you can do it is if you, as I'm looking now, you've got the, under the title bar at the bottom.
Yeah, and also it's
VOD note stream tonight, squad members.
You should put the multi-link in the title, because it's still going ahead.
Yeah.
He's flying a Jet2 as I am. Yeah, we did 2 flights last week. That's what the body is now.
Yeah.
I got 40% of fuel, so I've used 10%.
Oh, that's not bad.
There is interaction, Mr. Neo. He just hopefully just talk to a bunch of people that is in the chat like I am. But he won't get much interaction with other people. You ready? Lurking mode has been activated. Right. Ah, boy. Hobby room floor is done. I like how he said hobby room
Oh yeah, see the
in Discord. Hobby room. Not a big room, to be honest. I'll call it a man cave. Or that a man cave. Kind of finished building one of the buildings in Scrap Mechanic today.
Alright, I take it now you're on about your real life IRL building, yeah?
I think he is. Otherwise he wouldn't send it in Discord. Yeah, I made a building out of glass. And pipes. With a lift going up to it. All I need is a dog. As a pet. And I name it.
What's the matter? You got fed up with the, what's it called? Those things that are in the water, pet.
Well, what can you do other than just feed them all the time? And they just grow. Then again, we keep making them die.
No, you keep making them die.
Me? At least I fed 2 of them last week.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Mr. Shy. I just thought what it was, but thank you, sir.
He did. He just unfollowed you and followed you again. What?
We only do that to you, Empire.
There it is. 1 hour left to go, boys. 1 hour and 2 seconds.
1 hour and 6.
Well, you're catching up.
Yep.
I didn't even realise I overtook you. Well,
Only
are we?
because I. No, you,
Are we?
you sure you overtook me?
Well, I can't look at the map because it will crash the sim.
No, look. Well, looking at the map, not quite.
Okay.
But then, yeah, don't forget. I mean, you're higher up, so obviously,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm.
say 8,000 feet higher. So you're going to be travelling a little bit quicker than I am. Even if your speed does seem to be
Yeah, I'm.
lower, if that makes sense, you've got less air resistance. And
Yeah. Well, I'm doing 260. You're doing 300 knots.
Yep.
But I'm higher, so yeah. Mr. Shy, 43 minutes. Green Daz did a flight the other day too. He does flying, you know. He did a 6-hour flight, I think, the other day. I don't know what his landing rate was. But doesn't matter because we call it Green Daz doesn't use FSX. He's X-Plane. And they're a different category altogether. Cough cough.
Yeah, but you got to remember. I mean, guys like that, their worst landings are better than my best landings.
Especially with -4 to beat. One of these days you're going to beat my record. Cough cough. Good luck with that.
Slowly getting there. Yeah, I'm going to try for my window a bit. It's getting a bit stuffy in here at the moment.
Not your airplane window. Not your cockpit window.
No, my front room.
I'm going to say. You're going to crash.
I was like, I won't open that. I want to breathe.
You can't do that in my plane anyway.
And that's it, get a bit of fresh air in here.
Yeah. With the aerosol you can't even open it because it will get rejected and close again. But in your plane you should do that.
Yeah, I did. Where was this flying? Yeah, it was the actual Airbus. Well, the freeware Airbus I was flying last week. I actually did that. I moved my screen, I knocked the button and it opened the cockpit window.
You put your head outside. Nothing to see, ladies and gentlemen. The captain needs some fresh air.
I figured it would be nice if you actually did that. It'd give you a little effect on the sim. Would be nice if it did that.
Yeah.
You know, like your co-pilot gasping for air, or
Might do that in the new sim. You never know.
yeah.
And the new Microsoft sim might offer that. And again, it might not. And again, you don't. And then again, we might not be flying it because it'd be like we can't afford the game. Why we keep calling it a game? It's a simulator, for Christ's sake.
Oh yeah, be careful there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so the only thing I can think of earlier was my PC must have had an update or something for it to knock out the flight stick.
Did it had a graphics driver update? Because I had one this week.
Yes, funny enough, I did one last night before going to bed, the Nvidia one, yeah.
Yeah, same. And again, that shouldn't be affected.
I would have thought so.
Maybe just the USB socket decided to disconnect and go, meh, I fancy going off.
Well, no, that's what I don't get, because I unplugged it and now plugged something else in, and it was whatever I plugged in its place was fine. Because what I've got mine doing, I've got a 7-port USB that's got individual switches on them.
Hub.
Yeah, that's it, the switch hub. So I haven't got to keep changing over the actual USB plugs. I can just do the on the switches.
Yeah,
Plus now that I've done that, because obviously with the Airbus I'm using the pedals of the steering wheel for the tiller on the Aerosoft Airbus anyway. That works. It works a treat, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I use the USB hub too, but sometimes the Xbox receiver doesn't work, so I have to plug it out and plug it back in again. Yeah, that is a good idea. What about you, the third pedal option on your device? What's it called again? On your pedals? No, what you?
Oh.
You got 3 options. You use it to steer the rudder, but what's your third pedal for?
No, I've only got the 2 pedals.
Oh, so you don't have the 3 pedal one?
No.
Oh.
No.
Because I thought third
until
pedal,
I mean,
like the third leg. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
right.
Ketz is just... Yep, Ketz is at it again.
Yeah, that would be my next upgrade. Will actually be the new steering wheel system.
E29 hype.
As I say, that's what I was thinking about, G29 or something like that.
Hype. With the third pedal option, not a third leg, the miniature leg between the 2 legs. It's a bit harsh. You can use 2 of them to steer left and right, and the third pedal can be used as a brake. Yeah. For the aircraft.
I can just about use 2 pedals, let alone 3.
Well, that comes out in 5 days. DLC for American Truck.
Laughing at Kets. Anyway, good evening, Kets.
Oh boy. Is it Ketz? Because I don't recognise him. Not what he's saying. Hi all. Yes, Dev, me and Mr. Shire. That's it. Flying tonight. In a chase plane mode, anyway. Yeah. DLC for one of the American map extensions came out in 5 days' time.
Was that ATS?
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Of course it's Friday. How can you not forget? Is it Friday, Dev?
It is indeed.
Or Ketz is just saying, oh, I think it's Friday.
I tell you, sometime we've really got to get back onto Red Dead Redemption.
Well, you can. I don't know about me.
Have you not got it?
Nope.
Hey.
Well, the reason why I haven't got it at the time, I wasn't available when you guys had it.
No, you wasn't, was you? No, I think you moved or something, yeah.
Secondly, when I was about to get it, you guys stopped playing it for months and months. And then, to be honest, was the last time you played it? almost a year ago now, to be honest.
No, it's been a while, yeah.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Not cool enough. There it is. Not cool enough. Wow. I haven't got it because, like 50 as mentioned, you paid all that money. Is it £55 again? And not to play it? Spend all that much money not to play, I mean.
Yeah, but I suppose with me, I mean, it's something to me, it's something I'll go back to it because it's there at some point anyway. So I know, yeah, we're probably more advisable. We'll sort of wait for it to come down in price, but
Doesn't have the PC to run it. You don't, Mr. Shy. Not cool enough. Wow. I probably can do a horseback ride better than you guys can. With my show badge on and go, LAPD, pull your horse to the side of the road. Maybe, kids, maybe. Yeah, I did actually, I agree. Yeah, I admit I have been very naughty boy. I've been spending my pennies on chocolate. And Mitch makers and donuts and... There you go, that's your job. Dev, you've got a job now.
okay, what do you mean I want to create it? I have created it.
Need to get back in Snow Runner too.
Yes.
We did that before we did Scrap Mechanic. I forgot how to play it again.
Or Scrap Mechanic.
No, Snow Runner. What else we used to do a lot? Farming?
Yeah.
I just can't get it all in.
No, that's the point. There's so many games out there now. We've got so many games that...
It's like Epic Games. They release a free game. Add it to my library, get it for free, and I don't play it. Never download it.
Oh, did you see the naughty one they did the other week?
Which?
With Conan.
No?
They advertised Conan as a free game coming. Was it? I think it was last Thursday.
On
It was
Epic?
right up there yeah, on Epic. It was right up there till Wednesday night saying Conan free from the Thursday. Come Thursday morning, it had gone.
Huh. I already got Conan.
Then they tried to say that it was that it had been labelled up wrong. It was the development thing that was they was on about, not the actual game. But they got so much hype up over a week. But that's apparently it's not the first time it's happened.
Oh, okay. That's weird. It's a good game, yeah. Oh, Detail 50, hello sir, how are you, my man?
That's what I was looking forward to getting that as well.
Yeah, is it multiplayer?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think, yeah. Hello, Detail 50. Detail 50's in the chat. From America. He's another fly.
Good evening, Detail.
He's another Flyby flight. Flyby flight. Okay, it's no. Detail 50 is American, so the 50 plus American dude, no. That hell. There it is. Just finished Planet Zoo project again. Man, you put so much hours in that game. Planet Zoo. Yeah, to be honest, Epic Games releases a free game almost every week, don't they, Dev? And I'm checking what's free now. Snow Runner's a top seller.
Yeah, but to be honest, there's been quite a few good games that have been free on there. Some recently, not so.
Killing Floor 2 is free. Going to play some ATS. Yeah, Detail 50's got the what do you call it? steering wheel, and so he's been doing a lot of tracking. I've been doing non-stop on Escape. Oh, you love that game, Kets. To be honest, it's a good game. Something that I wouldn't do, or Dev wouldn't do.
I don't know. I've never looked to see what it actually is.
Well, this is a free game. What the flip is this about? I'm looking on Epic Games at the moment. This game's called Lifeless Planet. Yeah, Lifeless Planet. Could I get it? It's free. £15. Oh, I started playing World of You Skipping. Skipping?
Oh, is it Twitch playing up again?
Yeah, I'm dropping frames, but not a lot. Yeah, I did skip for a bit. I mean, I can use a skipping rope, but other than that... So you've been doing World of Warships again, wonderful. What about World of Tanks? ETA is 46 minutes. And I have 373 left. You, Dev?
55 minutes.
Oh, 4 minutes apart. How many miles left?
Let me just have a look. Let's go into my GPS on that one. 330 miles left.
Say that again, 300... What?
331 nautical miles left.
That's weird, I have 369. What's your ETA again?
ETA is 55 minutes.
Okay, and I've got 45 minutes. That's weird. And Mr. Shy has 25 minutes. And I have 36% fuel. Life is just, yeah, just like yesterday, just like tomorrow, just like to next day, like next year. Yeah, Dev needs to have his field on realistic mode, not unlimited. And one of these days he will listen to my commands. Cough, cough. Cough. Double cough, cough. And when he's listening, cough. He's probably muted because he thinks it's unlimited. Cough, cough. Cough. He's quiet.
My fuel is unrealistic. I'm carrying a couple of fuel trucks in the hose.
There it is. Hashtag unlimited. Apologise if you can't see anything but water, but that's how it is. I blame DevX because he decided to move all these land markers. Dev wants to see water.
I could do that, that'd make me better than Col himself, wouldn't it, if I could move all that lot?
He wants to do a belly flop.
No, I'm not that desperate.
We should land in water and see how it goes, but then in a simulator I don't think it will work correctly. Because all you do is bounce off the water.
Well, so you got no chance of crashing in water if you bounce off mountains, have you?
A couple of weeks ago you was, in fact.
That's what I'm on about.
It's like, I'm going to crash in the mountain before I crash into the runway. Got to do that again, to be honest, so we can see you do a wheel land properly this time.
Have you updated the version 4 of Project Fly yet?
Yep.
Any good?
Well, the first week was rubbish. Nothing worked.
They sorted it now.
Yeah, but more updates came along and it's working properly now, but it's still, what you call it, it's still work in progress. But it works perfectly fine. It's just like trying to get used to the new layout and everything.
Yeah, because I did notice that I installed it, logged into it, I thought, hang on, everything's changed.
It has.
So I've not really had time to look at the new layout on it as yet. So.
But all your fleets and logbooks are the same. You just have to go through each tabs and just edit them and adjust it, get used to the layout, which I have done. The only downside is, if you want to look at the radar on the web-based or on their website, it's not there anymore. You have to use the software to go on the radar.
Alright.
It's all software based now. It's not, you can't go on the website and look at the radar map.
Right, so you've got to get there, is it their desktop app?
Yeah, you have to download their Project Flight app.
Yeah, I think I've already got that.
And when the
Already got
passport
the code.
still works. Well, ish. But yeah, I haven't tried the overlay,
No, I haven't as yet.
partly because I'm using something else. Put a couple of screenshots of finished South Beach Miami project in Discord. Yeah, have a look since I'm not doing anything else. Project I just finished. Oh, that looks good. Any good sexy females? Oh, what's that shop? A donut shop. I never did Planet Zoo. I'm just looking at images of what Detail 50 been doing. There's a traffic sign stop there. Never played that game. Palm trees. Looks like it's in a desert.
Alright, back in a few minutes.
Maybe. With the Steam sale and all the sale going on, maybe it's cheap to buy. Look at that. You've been there. Wouldn't be far, wouldn't it? Where you are now, to that location in Miami, South Beach. I've seen South Beach on Google in some of the games, but I've never been there before. I've never been to America, so what am I talking about? Well, I need to go and get something. Wrong tab. But hopefully I don't have to descend just yet. Oh, you wouldn't be that far if you're from the west coast. Well, in terms of miles and distance, I wouldn't know. that door looks very American. Good job. I have the same doors in our home. There it is. Worldwide doors. Made it of British wood. I'm gonna slow down because we've got plenty of time, don't we?
Yeah, we should have, yeah.
Yeah.
Only what, 8:45 now.
I'm gonna slow down to 250. I only got 36 minutes left, but I need to slow down anyway before my descent. Gonna make sense, to be honest. It says when I looked it up, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes. But obviously, it's less than that.
Only 37 minutes left.
Oh. Same. Come on. I had a Brit friend in a forest of Dean area. He told me a house that didn't have walls, 2 foot thick, and had drywall was not a house. This guy was revealing the 17th century, I think. Sounds like it. It's a Bigfoot, is it? He's a Bigfoot creature. But then it wouldn't have dry walls around it. I can't get my mind around that, to be honest. Do you know what he's talking about, Dev?
Yeah, it's called a barn.
Oh.
You normally put cattle in it in the field.
Yeah, but it's got 2 legs in it. To be honest, Dev, that generation, he probably understands more than I did.
What's that supposed to mean? No. Trying to think if it's where I think it is.
Well, it's 2 foot thick, and it was a drywall. It's not a house, so it's that thick can be anything. Could be a barn out of concrete, like in Scrap Mechanic. What part of the UK he's from then? We used to play Skittles. Huh. No, personally I haven't, no. Have you, Dev?
What's that? Play Skittles? Yeah.
No, I personally haven't, but what do you expect? It was fun.
Well, to be honest, I mean, basically what it is, Skittles is just a pub version of, if you want to say 10-pin bowling, but you don't use a long lane like they do in 10-pin bowling.
Yeah.
It's just more an indoor, sort of like a little back room in a pub that they used to have build up as what they call the Skittle Alley, basically.
I have seen my grandfather do it. from
Yeah.
some people in the pub, but I personally haven't done it myself because obviously I don't go into pubs.
To be honest, I don't think there's many places that actually do it nowadays.
No, they don't. In fact, the pub that's near across the road from me, they don't do it. Like I said, there's a pub across the road from me. I'm not joking.
Oh, you'll be lucky, yeah. To be honest with you, you'll be lucky nowadays if there's a lot of pubs still have places like dart matches, dart teams, pool teams and all that still these days. Especially now you're looking at someone like Weatherspoon's taking over a lot of places, isn't it? So they're all family pubs. They tend not to have that side of sports side of it anymore.
Yeah, it is very rural. No, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say that detail 50. What I mean that is, I wouldn't say that.
If he's on about where his motive is the Forest of Dean, then yes, it would be.
Yeah.
It is quite a rural place out in those areas.
There's a pub across the road from me. It's open, and I'm surprised they're still going. Because they only serve drinks, and that's it. And most pubs now that don't do food don't survive.
Nope.
But they only do basic games like pool, table pool, bingo, darts, just basic stuff. You know, the classic pubs that you get everywhere.
Yeah, we used to have a lot of pubs in Devon and
yes,
and all that.
yes. Most people live in terrace houses, homes there. Yes, that's correct. But we don't have terrace houses. We do have bungalows. We do have mansions. Ross. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that area. Nowhere near me. Okay, that's nowhere me. How far is it from that place to you, Dev?
Oh, that's miles, mate. That's miles. I'm more down. I'm only about 20 miles, 30 miles away from Cornwall.
Yeah, it's down. It's below Birmingham, isn't it? That's like towards Wales. Oh, not Wales, below Wales. Yeah, I'm going to say near Bristol area. Yeah, that's even further away than Dev is. I can give you a hint.
Yeah, Bristol.
6 hours drive from.
Bristol. If I remember rightly, I think it's more near. Yes, it's between Bristol, but more near a place called Westbury.
Yeah, it's not that far from Wales at all. But it's still in the UK. I probably have been past it, to be honest, because I went down that area a couple of times. So I've never been to that area, but I have seen it on signposted.
Yeah, that's whereas on it, it's more what they call what we call the Cotswold areas, Worcester, Cheltenham, around that area.
You're looking at 3 hours drive from you?
From me, probably about 3.5, 4 hours. Yeah.
Man, you're closer. I'm literally 6 hours, if not more.
Yeah.
I'm right up towards Saltburn.
I mean, it'd probably take me less time to try, if I was to drive from my place. It'd probably take less time to, say, drive to somewhere like Cardiff or Swansea than it would to get up to Cheltenham area.
We had a plant there. We've been there so many times. Nice. Okay. So it sounds like Detail 50's been to the UK then.
Yeah, that seems a large jump to do from the Cotswold areas right up to sort of Welling Garden City on the outskirts of London.
Nice. Trip it is about the forest. It's the name after me, isn't it? Yep, it's the same name as me. What a pathetic name. Yeah. Lots of times, not recent though. But I can give you an accurate time if you like, Dev. There we go. It will take me 4 hours and 47 minutes to get to there.
Oh right, yeah.
It's quicker by plane actually. No, it isn't by plane. It's 15 hours. What the flip? How long would it take to walk? 78 days. I guess the wood in the Forest of Dean was a royal timber. I wouldn't know, to be honest. I don't know much about that forest, to be honest. It's just the name of a forest. I used to live near the Peak District and in North Yorkshire Moors. They're the only national park districts I know of that I live near, to be honest. But we've got the I mean, Dev will know a bit more because he's down the area.
What's that on?
The area, the local stuff down your area.
Oh right, through Forest Dean, Royal Timber. Yeah, if it's more from the Worcester area, which is just generally tend to be sort of like those sort of like places that carry the royal name on their like county, like the royal borough or royal counties, wherever.
Talking away, I need to get all the data information in. Right, reference. Next phrase. Right, radio frequencies 250. QNHN, I won't know till I get there. Temperature is 25 Celsius. Wind direction is wind direction is 101 at 17.
Coming from behind.
Yeah, wind power.
Too many beans. Oh, sorry, different wind power.
Yorkshire Dales? Well, that was way up north.
James Herriot country.
Yep. QNHN for the arrival. You should know this, Dev. Which is it? Oh, it's quite low as I expected.
I would have said run about Q&A is 1013.
Nope, 1011 this time.
Oh,
it changes. 1013 is default, but if you've got real weather and all that jazz, it changes.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm only going by what I've got because I'm just coming through past Morocco and I'm still showing on mine as 1013.
I haven't, but I have seen trailers and whatnot of it, and if I have time, I probably would watch it because it's free on Amazon Prime. Have you, Dev?
What's that?
Have you watched Outlander?
No, I haven't.
It's interesting, though. It's about time travelling and all that jazz, and back in the day, and blah blah blah.
No, I mean, I've been watching something recently, started watching it today, something, it's not a bad program, is it? Something called Warrior Nun.
Not even heard of it.
Yeah, no, it's like a young girl that was involved in a car crash. She was a young age and put into a sort of like Catholic-run orphanage.
Okay.
But then she died. She was then taken on by taken to the local monastery, nunnery, whatever they called it. Looked after by the nuns and whatever until they could bury her. But it was some sort of thing to do with angels and halos. But it wasn't the halo you got. You imagine on the top of the head, above an angel's head. It was like a symbol that buries itself in the back under the skin.
Huh.
And it's sort of like a little bit of a science fiction futuristic filter, and it's actually quite good.
Yeah. The Last Kingdom, Camelot. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. I don't usually watch UK programs. And ones I do, they take them off. Like 40 Towers.
40 Towers, that was brilliant, that was.
I do like it. It's just a shame what they had to do with it. It's tricky to get hold of it now. I've been watching Lost recently.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, and then as soon as I finished that, the new season of Hannah started.
Yeah, that is a good program, that one.
Hannah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's based off the book, which is also based off a movie. Have you seen the movie of it?
10905 or 11103.
Oh. Call of the Midwife. You really watched that? Huh. Surprised, actually. I haven't seen it,
I'll call
but
the Midwife. Yeah, even I sit down and watch that.
I watched some. Oh, okay, well, I didn't watch it, but one of my family members watched all of them. And guess who it was? My
Your mum?
grandmother.
Oh, your grandmother. To be honest, my better half sits there and watches it, and I must admit, I do sit there and watch it with her and all that. But I think it's nice because it's looking back what life was like in the 50s and 60s in London anyway, so...
Yeah. There's a lot of females that watch it, especially in the age
Yes.
group, they will understand too. And they know how it feels and all that jazz back then. But I didn't watch it because it wasn't my kind of thing. You know,
Yeah,
probably
no,
wouldn't understand it.
Which is fair enough.
And I noticed that it's more of a female kind of thing. Even
Yeah,
though blokes watch it too.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you still get midwives around today's day and age doing their
Yeah, you
job and
do,
work,
yeah.
but not as much as they did 50s and 60s and all that.
Even in World War II times, there
Yeah.
were loads of them around.
But I mean, I think you've got to go back. You've got to look back at little things like nowadays we have great big centres as doctor surgeries or medical practices centres or whatever, where back then it would have been one doctor in a tiny little office covering a big area. So
Yeah. Yeah, but the doctor surgeries here are rubbish anyway. They don't know what they're talking about. One down the road is stupid.
I think personally that's because you've got not the people personally themselves that do the job in there, but I think this is a problem when, as I said to my wife all the time, when you've got receptionists that take your calls and act like they are the doctor.
I know.
They want to know this, I want to know that. I'm sorry, that's between me and my doctor. That's not between me and the receptionist.
Well, it gets worse.
If I wanted to discuss what my medical problems were with the receptionist, I want asked to see a doctor.
But unfortunately now you can't do that. It's all changed. Because of coronavirus, you have to tell them the situation, so then they can say, right, I give you this doctor.
I know ours are pretty good. And our medical centre saying that because ours, we ring them up, we want that, and they'll be right. I'll get the doctor to ring you tomorrow or to later today. They actually get a doctor to ring us when they're available. So
Yeah,
I can't fault ours
that's
on
good.
that.
Well, ours is pretty bad, to be honest. My one down the road is shocking.
But then we've
shocking.
got an advantage with our one because our medical centre also has two other centres in Exeter as well.
Is it private or it's run by the NHS?
No, NHS, but what it is they have the one at our end, then they have one that's because obviously we've got a great big university in Exeter, so they run a medical centre for the student side as well. But because of where students have not been at college because of COVID-19, the student medical centre tends to take some of the workload on from the other two medical centres. So you're always going to get doctors to speak to, which is quite good. They've done it quite well. They're not sort of thinking, oh, we're medical centre students, we won't deal with no one else, we just have the time off. They sort of step in and help the other two surgeries out, which is good.
Yeah, I had that in Clay. You had that in my last location I lived at. That owned 3 locations until it used to be private, but then it wasn't. You call it.
You hear of so many doctor surgeries being threatened for closed down because they're all being overworked,
Overworked. There's not enough of them.
Well, I won't say subscribed, but you know what I mean. Over more patients than they can handle, really, because of the number of surgeries that are around. There's not enough.
Well, there should be in the future. You should be seeing more of them, not less. I mean, one of these days we can walk down the street and say, oh, my leg came off. Oh God, there's not enough ambulance to pick me up. What am I going to do? Oh, not a problem. I just walked to the hospital with one leg.
Just self-amputate, you wouldn't have to worry then, would you?
Well, they did back in those days. Stone Age, I should say. Even when in times of people fighting against other people, if you get your leg shot off or if you're a pirate, they just take the leg off and heat up an iron bar, make it extremely hot, and just press it against your leg, and that will stop the bleeding.
Bearing in mind there may not have been that much in the way of general anaesthetic in those days.
It wasn't.
In fact, there wasn't any.
They just got to live it and have a cup of tea.
It was literally, some of it is literally crack them over the head or punch them in the head just to knock them out so they could perform the operation.
But that was easy, and then they wake them up wondering why the brain dead. I'm in my 80s. Oh, back in the day, I lost my legs, but what's worse is I lost my brain because they bonked me out so many times.
Off.
Landing information.
Received.
Oh, see, detail
Altimeter.
was first over the
Standard.
Now, what do you think of it, detail?
Landing elevation.
Checked.
Baro radio.
Checked.
TCAS.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Well, I'm going down to 25,000.
Initiating descent.
No, it wasn't his cup of
FMA
tea.
check.
To be honest, there's so much things to watch, you don't have time to watch it all. Well, I'm descending to 25. Are you descending?
Not as yet, because I'm still at 22.
Oh, okay. You higher than me. I mean, lower than me.
I'm lower than you. I've been at 22 for most of the flight.
Yeah, Mr. Shy should be down, to be honest. He said he's like 25 minutes out, and that's been quite some time.
Well, let's hopefully I can do a straight in land and not have to do a go around on this one because I forgot to switch my traffic down again.
Yeah, it's a straight in. Oh no, it isn't a straight in approach for me. Flip.
No, I'm just more worried about the amount of traffic. You've got so much traffic out in there.
He's nearly there. I'm taking runway 101, which is the other side. I have to go past it and go around. Which one were you taking? 01?
I've not been given one as yet, but I should imagine it probably will be because I'm heading west at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm currently on 274 heading. And I think, let's have a look. What's the other runway we got for that one?
9.
01 or 09.
Runway 9 is direct. CO9's direct, but they've both got ILSs anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
1000.
Well, I won't know till I actually get there and top of it, basically. So, what, 15 minutes out?
16.
Roughly, yeah.
Oh, no wonder you're 15 minutes out. You're taking runway 9.
Well, that could all change, innit? So.
Because that's why I'm a little bit. That's why I got more extra miles now because I have to go out to come back in where you don't have to. That's why I've got a lot more miles. That's why you're going. You got a direct in flight. Because at the moment it's saying I have 158.
See what the.
I mean, I've thought about it. I should see you. Did you that?
No, we can't find the weather for GCFC at the moment.
What are you talking about? How far are we from apart?
Right, let's go into outside mode and see if I can.
I mean, we're about 1 minute apart. We should see each other. Can you see my line?
That's what I'm looking for. Your altitude at the moment is?
25, so you should be below me.
Yeah, it should be slightly below. So
But
let's have a look.
are you behind or in front?
Well, looking at FS Cloud, we should be near enough level, if not with a small distance. No, I can't see you anywhere at the moment.
I'm looking below and back. I don't know why I'm looking at the top. Man, I can't even see you.
It should be over to your left.
Okay, my left, I'm looking.
So I'm looking over to my right, and no, so I can't see you anywhere. There must be quite a few miles out.
Yeah, but you should come towards me soon enough. Got to, because the island's just ahead of me. No. What's your
Can't see you.
What's your ETA now?
My ETA is, well, according to my GPS, 13 minutes.
Yeah, mine's 13 minutes and 30 seconds.
But according to Benistim, 17 minutes.
Then, obviously, you'd be behind me to the left.
Yes, I'm on about 90 miles out.
90 miles out. I'm 143.
All right. Oh, there we go. Descend 12,000.
You must be behind me then. I can't tell. One-way one.
Yeah.
I don't get that, and yet you got less miles than me. I don't get that. Right.
Alright, where are we going? Head of 235.
25, and the next one. Right, I need to go down to 25, and the next one's 11. Yeah, that's fine.
Runway.
Got so many waypoints ahead of me.
1.
From this high, I can see the flipping airport. Keep looking behind me for Dev. He's not there.
No, it should be ahead of you, not behind you.
Ahead?
Yeah.
Do you see any islands?
They're directly in front of me. Obviously, I'm just turning away from them. Yes, I'm turning 235. Give me a moment, will ya?
ATC's impatient today, aren't they?
She is, yeah. Right, so what's she giving me? Runway 1 visual.
Visual? It isn't visual, it's ILS.
Well, no, I don't mean. I take it anyway because you're still coming on ILS anyway, didn't you?
Yeah. Next.
So we'll just say runway 1. So I want 109500. Right, just nav 1 on. And 006.
Whereabouts is the island compared to you? Is it like directly over it, or are you just like near it?
I'm more near. I'm actually more over to left near the mainland. Mainland. I'll bring my speed back down to 250.
You know what, I'm so focused in looking for you, I'm going to mess up my flight.
Yeah, I want to don't be too focused on where I am.
Next destination. Wow.
Alright, city belts on.
Sticky belts, yeah.
City belts.
I'm flying my aircraft and doing plane spotting at the same time. Plane spotting. We have a crash because of the pilot just focus on plane spotting and taking pictures instead of flying his own plane. Can't descend yet until I pass this waypoint. Well, there's my routes.
Right, let's get something going on here.
Which is interesting. Interesting. Now this looks, to be honest guys, look at that. Bonk. Bonk.
Turn right, heading 265.
I'm literally over there. Yeah, we probably will see each other till we get closer. Oh, I'm 44 out. Man, what I can do is go down to 11
2,000.
and adjust this to about 1,000 feet. There you go. Do that menu. Well, I'm descending to 11. I'm currently descending to 11. I've got no clouds so I can see you more, but then I don't. Coming down to 23. Awfully quiet.
Oh, we are when we're landing. You should know that by now, Empire.
So quiet that the chat is quiet. Awfully quiet. You made your announcement yet?
Yes, I've done that years ago.
I'm surprised you still got petrol on board. Years ago.
Oh no, I've never got petrol.
Petrol, gasoline, diesel.
Have gas.
Over speeding-ish, but that's fine.
See, that's why my landers have been so crap recently. I've been putting diesel in.
Oh boy, no wonder.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You made the engines, or what you call it, smoking.
Yeah, well, it's cheaper than actually going out and buying one of those smoke systems.
Oh, what is this airport? Oh, look at that. There's another runway airport.
Oh yeah, don't forget you've got quite a few airports around here. You've got what have we got? We're going into Fuerteventura. Oh, Fuerteventura.
It's just islands.
Yeah, you've got a few around. Don't forget, was it,
I'll find out it for myself actually by clicking the switch. Oh, that airport I'm passing now is GCRR.
yeah, Roti, something like that.
And then the next one is where we're going, and that's it. There's only two main ones. That's what I'm looking at on my GPS.
Right, I know it's probably going to be different from yours, but I've been given a QNH 1010. So have you still got 111011?
Probably got changed. Let me update it. No, mine's not updated.
No.
Probably because the weather is different to my end.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm coming through clouds now. What? 2,100? Yeah, okay, if you want me to.
What?
It was we go from 12,000 to 2,100.
That's weird because I'm still at flipping 17,000. And Mr. Show should be down. I need to slow down soon. What I can do is do that. I need to get down faster. Then I can drop the speed.
Yes, I'm going down to 2,100.
Why 2,100 though? What's so
That's what
special
AT
about 100?
That's what ATT wants me to do. That's what I'm doing.
Mr. Shy just landed with points of 46.
Excellent.
$15,000.
Right, landing. Let's go on
Yeah,
in 700, 600, 5,
4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Ding dong. I've got 2 switches in the off yet. Alright, I'm descending fast so that I can slow down. I've got enough time to go down to 220 knots.
Yeah, we're going to bring my speed down to 200.
Mine does it automatic. I just have to do the
Yeah.
flaps. Well, I'm going to put the speed brake on medium with the brake fan on standby. I'm almost at 11,000. Come on, get down.
1,000.
4 minutes out, really. Right, now I can slow the plane down, and while that's slowing down, my next one is 8,000 feet. But before I can get down to that altitude, I need to slow the flip down. Because once you blow 10,000 feet, everyone knows this, you can't go over 250.
Yeah.
And if you do, whip. I'm slowing down as we speak. And now I need to get down to 8. Oh, it's taking time to slow down. I've used my speed brakes. Hey Dev, can you paddle your arms to make my aircraft slow down?
Yeah, give me a second. Flapping my arms now. Right, down to 6,000. 200 knots.
220.
Flaps 2.
Huh. I don't do flaps 2 yet. Not for 200.
No, I'm doing it because it's got the markings on the
Okay, yeah.
manual, got the markings on the SF34. Your spoilers, flaps, and all that on your display, ain't you? Bring that to 180.
Let me go down to
2,000.
8. Going down to 8.
Flaps 3.
This is Shy as opposed to his landing results.
Excellent.
Great. Huh. Well, we compare that soon. Right. Going down to 8.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Medium.
Right. This is my favourite part. It's turning on the lights.
Let's put me brakes ready.
What have you done that? So just.
Alright,
This is going to be a long approach.
180. Flaps 4.
God, you're almost about
Passing
to land.
10,000 feet.
Lights on.
You should see the runway
On.
by now, that close.
Cabin signs.
Set.
Yeah, I can't see you. I'm going out now. Out as far as possible. Right, oh, there's a set. UNHN is still on standby, but that will be switched on soon. I can see another airport, but obviously it's not.
Oh, there we are. I've picked up ILSV. I turn heading 300.
And I still can't see you. I can see the airport, but I don't see you. I can right click and I can wait a minute.
So runway 01 is heading 006.
So you're turning as we're speaking.
Yep, turning towards headway 300 at the moment. Oh, back to 270, alright if you want me to.
Eh?
We're playing a zigzag game. Sorry, get your teeth back in. We're playing that zigzag game again.
Good luck, guys. Well, Dev needs some luck on his side at the moment. He's zigzagging. I still can't see you, and yet you are turning. Man.
Alright, 280.
But at the moment, I'm heading out and out and out. So you're going to land before me. Then again, you did take off before me, so it makes sense.
Yep.
I can see the airport, I'm like, hey, I'm over here.
Okay, Mr. Shaw, did you have a good landing, sir?
Well, we know what his landing weight was.
No, I haven't looked at it yet.
But that being said, could be a good landing. I'll have to stay at 8,000 for a bit. Man! I'll be watching your landing, obviously. As it's saying now I'm 3 minutes out, and well, 4 minutes out now. Are you going inwards or outwards?
I'm currently heading 280 until I'm roughly just level, or just before I'm level with the glide slope. Then we'll turn towards it.
Silly smooth landing. Yeah, I had a silly smooth landing, Mr. Shy said.
Oh, lovely.
I'm doing one of the turns. I need to drop down to 6,000.
Take your speed down to 160.
2,000.
Roughly about 5. There we go, 1, 2. Well, I'm going down to 6,000. Actually, that's too much. Go down to 5. Make it 4.
Make it 3.
No, it's the descent rate. I don't want to go obviously too fast. Because it's just getting that accuracy. I mean, you don't want to descend too early or too late. You want it dead in the middle.
I don't know. It's cloudy where I am.
Shouldn't be. Not in real life.
It is in mine. I can't see a thing.
Well, now you know how I feel like the other day. Oh god, you rely on your instruments now, Dev.
Yep.
so don't crash.
340.
Okay, going 340. I mean, not 340.
Right, that should line me up ready for. Here we go for the glide slope.
Whip. Squadron Naka. Whip. Squadron Naka just realised it's a bloody recording. Jesus is said. Whip. Right, turn that off in a way. Right, go down by 5. You should be head on by now. Head directly to it.
1,000.
It's quite.
Fair enough, yeah, I've just, you should just be picking up the...
I can hear it.
Well, no, I've got the beeps, I should just be picking up the actual ILS in a few moments' time.
I don't get the beeps. When you're flying this plane, when you're flying this aircraft, you don't hear any beeps. Right, you got your landing gears down?
Yep. Do you not even get them? Do you never set your radio navigation and the FMC on there?
No, don't need to.
See, I always find out what it is and pick up that, hoping I'll pick the beeps up with it.
No, don't really need the beeps. You just hear, you just look at your screens and you can tell if their localizer's captured. Instead of
Right, if you've got co-pilot working, checklist and all, they tell you that anyway, so...
yeah, but you can look at the screen, it tells you on the screen.
Localizer alive.
So instead of the beeps, you just look at the screen and say, oh, there we are, that's the marker. And you can tell when it's not capturing.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
landing.
you'd be like, wait a minute,
Transition altitude.
I'm high.
Barrow reference set and cross-check.
I'm going to check if the barrel reference is the same.
1011.
It is.
1011.
1011, never changed. To be honest, I'll go down to 6,000.
Right, I should start turning towards the glide slope now in a second.
Long second.
It is, yeah. Oh, that's the other, Lanzarote was the other airport around here.
Yeah. That marker.
Oh, here we go. Right.
Good luck. Because once you're down... oh, I'm 7 minutes out. Flip.
Alright, now bring the speed down to 145.
I like the way it just brought me out 7 minutes away. Jesus Christ.
Alright, acknowledge the instruction.
Next one is 27,000.
There we are, below the glide slope, ready for glide slope capturing. Report runway in sight, I can't even bloody see the thing.
You can't. You should see the lights.
Too foggy, it's too foggy.
Where's your fog lights? Your fog horn.
Yeah, someone's decked the lighthouse.
You just have to rely on your GPS.
2,000.
Right, descend time.
Oh, I think I see it, yeah.
Approach
Oh, God,
checklist.
yeah. Right, go on, report
Decam
runway in sight,
status.
why not?
Checked.
Sliding
What,
table.
2,700.
Stowed. Cabin signs.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
I've got 25%
Checked.
of fuel.
Barrel reference.
Checked. 1011.
1011. Checked. Exterior lights.
Checked.
Checklist complete.
Where are you, Dev?
Localizer alive.
I am picking up the
Flight
guy's
attendants,
plate.
prepare for landing.
Localizer alive. I don't see you, and I'm like, move out the flipping way. Oh, I can see you. I can see you. Hell yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can. I can. You're going down. Is ILS captured?
It is.
Well, from my end, you look high.
No, ILS is captured. I'm on the guy's slope. I've had approach. It's taken over.
Nice. I can
Yeah,
actually
can
see
land.
you. I'm gonna watch you landing.
Let me see if I see you from look behind. So
I have to zoom all the way out. All the way out to actually see you. Yeah. I can't see Mr. Shy. I can see ya.
I can't see you yet.
I can see ya. I have to zoom all the way in. Oh, I can see Mr. Shy. There he is. Whoop.
Are you using that free cam anyway?
It's the cam.
Face cam, whatever.
It's the cam that it's built into P3D, where you just use the mouse wheel to zoom.
Yeah, of course they're better, aren't they?
And I can see you just stuck in the sky. Right, coming up to 3,000 soon enough. Right, 2,700.
Right, here, right. Go on, ready for landing.
Right. I like the way I can see you eventually. Oh, there he goes, boys and girls. He's got his gears down, he's got his wings folded apart.
Folded apart.
Yeah, you're like a jet. Right. Right, next one, I need to be at 25. Right. Might as well put this
Second
on.
autopilot is on.
Right, I'm slowing down now. Whoa, bit of turbulence here. Jesus, got some turbulence here. Dev, what are you doing to me? I'm getting your after effects.
Speed check. Speed check 1. Flaps 2.
It's quiet now because he's concentrating.
Speed check. Flaps 3.
Laps 3, check. That to normal.
Flaps full.
Speed check. Flaps 4.
Right, speed's 138 knots. Right, watch Dev again.
I am down.
Ah? You only use half of one way?
Yes.
Now you have to get up real quick. Right, gears down. GG, Dev.
Yay. Alright, let me turn off.
And now it's my turn, the professional. Joking. Right.
Yeah, you're okay, Empire. All the fire trucks are already waiting for you.
Really? God, this is a long approach.
Glide slope alive.
Glide slope alive. Retard. I mean,
Right.
retreat.
Let's see where you're going to send me. Taxi stand 28.
Hopefully it doesn't pick me 28.
Well, you'll have to change it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I will. I can select it anyway, so you're 28
Oh.
medium.
Oh,
And again, I don't have scenery for it.
You don't have scenery for this airport?
Not supported for P3D.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not for V5 anyway. This is a shame because it's a great scenery. Well, I should be descending automatically.
Right, I'm not going to take 28 because it's so far away. I'm just going to go next to Mr. Cheyenne Park.
There it is.
Don't think it really matters. It's too far away from.
Well, I'm descending again. You don't know.
2,500.
Well, to be honest, V4 wouldn't be out there much for much longer. Eventually, everyone will be moving on to V5. They're all. Spudliger,
Right,
how's
so
it going?
Right, just so you know, Mr. Shy is on either stand or gate 15. I'm going to gate stand 14, so you've got 16 or 13.
Well, might will get there. With all these add-ons, it's
Landing
just waiting for
checklist.
it to be updated for B5. That's all it is. But I've got 2s and
Ground
2s.
spoilers,
Checked and
Excellent.
armed.
auto brakes,
Medium.
exterior lights,
On.
go around altitude,
Set.
landing memo,
Checked no blue.
checklist complete.
Well, I don't have Spads on board. Dev does in his EasyJet.
What's that?
Spuds. You got Spuds in your cargo hole.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jet2 actually goes to this airport in real life. Of course they do. What I'm talking
Who
about.
do?
Where? 1200.
Yes, I know that EasyJet and BA do.
1100. You should see me coming in, boys.
$1,000.
1 flipping thousand.
$500.
Oh, yep, we see you just coming through the clouds.
Hell
Not
yeah.
that not that you've got any clouds on yours.
I can.
400.
I'm coming up to 400 now.
100 above. 300. Minute.
Gonna use this camera angle for a change.
Ground
And
spoilers,
down.
reverse green,
Hello, boys.
We see ya.
What's up, my fellow fellas?
70 knots.
Right, hopefully you should be able to come off at the next taxiway and we're just over.
Right, do that. Yeah, I just need to adjust the camera. Right, I'm down. I'm leaving the runway now.
Yeah, you should see us.
It might be a grass for you. Right, turn off this.
APU on.
We'll take the left side. Oh, perfect. There's a spot next to you guys.
Yes, that's
Exterior lights.
Hopefully,
Set
I mean,
off.
Ground spoilers.
Checked retracted.
Engine mode selector.
On my end, Mr. Shy, I have to go to the next one after that because Mr. Shy's between the two jetways.
have you got anything on my right? As you look at me on the right of me.
Nope, not a proper parking spot. I've got something on the left. I'm going to park at this one. There's a gate here I can park anyway. 50 couldn't make it today, guys. He's got a lot of work-related stuff that he has to deal with his company and whatnot, and so he can't join us. Real life stuff comes first before pleasure. Trying to be accurate as possible. Watching the delay on dev stream.
Watching the what?
Okay, I'm going to stop here and stop. Right, parking brake set. Engines off. Parking lights off.
And the parking checklist.
APU is on. Turn off the fuel pumps.
Parking brake and chocks.
Chocks are
can
set.
Get rid of.
Parking brakes released.
And then
Engine master.
Both
nope,
off.
wrong one.
Cabin signs.
Right.
Set
engine door
off.
Exterior lights.
Right, operate jetways. Right, my passengers.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
I am down.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Now everyone can be deboarded.
Off.
ATC.
Standby.
Checklist complete.
Right, open up my doors. Is there a good spot for you, for your end?
Yes.
Well, yeah, perfect, perfect. So look at the default and the payware, isn't that match off?
No, I'm just going to get a there can be screenshot and get a screenshot on this one.
Deboarding. And boom. Look at that jetways, it's flying in a hovercraft. Perfect. EasyJet, yeah, that's Dev flying the EasyJet. Now I need
Both
to complete.
myself, it was both myself and I don't know, was Mr. Shine? That's what I had him in. I don't know what he's actually driving. Flying. Driving? Flying.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, I can close down that software, go to Project Fly and complete the flight. Huh, Project Fly give me that landing rate. Huh. Right. And we done. If I had that scenery, it'd be look magnificent.
Yeah, I'm just going to put right, pour that in.
And off the checklist because it's annoying me. Oh, the results, yeah, let me get this. Complete the flight. Okay. Close that down. Budget flight is completed. Right. Where's our Then copy that from FS Cloud. Whoa, that is a nice one, Dev. Holy moly.
It was
That is GG.
not as good as the other one. But
That is
good.
pretty good. Right, guys. It's time to read our scores out. Right. Average sink rate. From Mr. Shy, it's 646. You, Dev?
Mine is 635.
635. And mine is 703. Flip. Dev, congrats.
Let's carry on.
Max
It worked.
max sink rate from Mr. Shy, if I can read it, is 827.
From me, it is 645.
For me, it's minus 706. Devix, well done. Max speed div, Mr. Shy is 2.
Me is 1.
Oh, for God's sake. 0.
Oh, you got that one. I'll let you have that one.
Max sync rate div for Mr. Shy is going to be 226. Oh, that's quite bad.
17.
Oh. For me, 6.
Yeah, gave you the last these last ones.
And now, the last one, which all matters, which we know who the winner is anyway, to be honest. Touchdown sync rate. Mr. Shy came in, well, dead last, like this way, he's out. Sorry, Mr. Shy, but you got 983. Mr. Dev,
1, 1, 0.
which is damn pretty good to be, got to admit. And for me, minus 8.
Yeah. Still going to beat my -4 though.
Well,
I know I'm going to beat your -2. But
yep. And with that,
I'll put the bar back up for you to try and get below again. Anyway, it was a good flight. It was interesting.
and for some reason I'm boarding my cargo now.
Boarding it. Aren't you supposed to be offloading it?
I did, but looked like GSX is like, nah, let's do the
Right.
opposite. Wow, with that I'm gonna completely turn everything off. And maybe you can go off. There you go. Oh, the generator switched on, that's fine. Anyway, your images? Oh, come on, everyone's complaining in the chat now because I used the autopilot.
I'm just putting them in.
Really?
The images.
You think I'm cheating because I'm using the autopilot? Wow. Right, it's V, isn't it? I think it's V. I forgot. What's the... Yeah, it's V. Yep, done. Man, your scenery looks good. Better than mine. If I can get that to work one of these days, it'd be good.
It does actually look nice this airport, doesn't it? And this is the one that you and Empire
We got for free, yeah.
got for free, and I missed it. But to be honest with you, I think what I paid for this, looking at it, it was really worth it anyway.
Yeah. I just wish they updated for V5. Only problem is I can't get to work properly at this airport. Even I had problems with it. Is jetways just can't get the jetways that perfect.
All right.
Something's unless I have to edit the folder. But anyway, I think we better end. Yeah, we got to end because people are blaming me because I used the autopilot. Well, I did a good landing and they're complaining that I'm using the autopilot. Come on, Jesus. I mean, Dev will do the same.
I believe that 90% of pilots probably do it on auto land.
Yeah.
And leave it to the leave it to the last minute before they switch it all off.
Oh boy.
It's the old job. It's the old job, especially big industries like these. I think it's work less for more pay.
Of course, and more hours.
Which means if they, to me though, that's the thing though. In real life, you've got a computer system there to assist you. Use it. Because if you're using the computer system and something goes wrong,
You have to learn how to fly manual.
yeah. But I'm what I'm saying. If you use a system, we do it in our job. If you do things by a system and that system goes wrong, it's not your fault. You've done what the system's designed to do.
Yeah.
If the system goes down, it's the company's fault for what
If
it's
the
wrong.
wind comes off, then you blame Boeing.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Exactly. Well.
Boeing might not be happy if Airbus do that. You blame them.
Yeah, Mr. Shire. Good flight. Shane 50 isn't here.
Yeah, it was. It's just having it. Yeah.
Well, I picked this airport because we all got 15. You got scenery for it, but
It's like being in work without the boss being here.
yeah, it's like being in work without the boss. Yeah, exactly. There it is. What makes you and me? What makes me, Dev, and me then? Huh? What makes us the employees?
See, that's where we went wrong. Because we're here, it's all right being here with sort of the staff here, the boss not here, but we know he's going to nip his head around somewhere, so let's be good.
Actually, we did a good landing too, so maybe that's why.
I never said a word. You heard it from Empire first.
Yeah, I say no nothing. I say no nothing. You heard nothing.
Deny all knowledge of it.
Yeah, deny everything. You know nothing. Anyway, at least I got the other planes working. It's just, I think 5 miles out we just don't see each other. It's just FS Cloud. I think it's just the model matching's affecting it.
Yeah.
Right, it's 10 o'clock now. Well, almost.
That's perfect timing, near enough.
You guys need to check 50's text. What's Neo's on about now? What's he on about? Oh, he's doing his office up.
The office area, the office. Yeah, it looks good.
It's not big enough.
It's a hobby room.
Yeah, it's a man cave.
Doesn't
It's like a shed.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't need to be that big, does it, for a hobby room?
It's a shed at the moment because it's got tools and everywhere. Right, I'm going to disconnect FS Cloud.
Yep, likewise.
And we're going to finish. How would 50 finish his stream off? Bye bye, good luck, bye bye, get riddance. No, but not really.
No, he wouldn't.
Right, next, before we end, what's going on next weekend? Next Friday night?
What I can do, I mean, obviously I'm not going to promise nothing, but I might be... Can you bring FSX stuff into P3D? You can. No,
in V3, in V3 you can, but not in V4 or V5. No.
V4 or 5, right?
In V3 you can, but because V3 and of course FSX is built on the same bit system.
Yeah.
Which is 32, where the others is 64.
Mhm.
So what?
No, because what I can suggest, if I could try and get the F-18s done sometime, I'll still try and do them anyway. If I can get the F-18s done in the planned FPS skin I was thinking of doing, then we might, and with all the call signs, we might be able to consider something like that, cover of military, F-18, whatever.
Well, I used the F-35A. Because with P3D it comes with loads of military planes anyway.
Right, yeah.
So I'd be flying the F-35A, which is the new version of the F-18.
Mhm.
Which is full of touch screens instead of the old consoles.
Yeah. We
find out, because you don't even know if 50 wants to do a commercial next week, because he missed out this week.
Yeah, we'll just see what 50 wants to do during the week, and decide during the week, I think, sometime then. might be the best way.
Now that is small, Nero. That is small, that old style office of yours. And messy and dirty. And I can see Dev's chat. Anyway, guys,
You can see what?
I'm just replying to the image that you sent in Discord
Alright.
of his old, how his other setup it was.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then. Right.
Oh, use a Blue Yeti. Bye,
Alright,
guys.
I'm going to come off of here now then, and I will catch you during the week sometime.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, probably tomorrow, yeah. Oh,
Bye
yeah,
bye.
tomorrow, yeah. Good night, and good night to everyone in Empire Stream. Catch you later.
Bye bye. And with that, guys, same here. See you tomorrow. Behave yourself. Thank you for watching. I salute. With that, countdown clock starts, and with that, bye bye. See ya.